Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sfga. I am a second semester of English education from Banten Jaya University. This time, I will discuss a topic related to the coronavirus that has influenced the world of education. And the topic I brought this time was the role of teachers in teaching learning during a pandemic. The role of teachers is now very important, considering the learning process can no longer face to face. Teachers must really make every effort so that students can understand the material delivered online. Teachers are first and foremost as state education, considering education is a means of printing the nation generation. Therefore, in the midst of this virus corona outbreak, some educators or teachers who are very urgent are firstly, educators or teachers still provide material or assignment to students, accompanied by motivation on students to keep their enthusiasm in learning amid the coronavirus. Educators must also give advice or things that are positive so that students are not too panicked about the corona pandemic. Secondly, educator as an innovator. Educator must be more innovative about the media and method that continue to develop. Educator must be smart to choose the method that will be used in this online learning process so that students do not get bored studying at home. And the last, educator or teachers as advisor. Teachers must mediate in the current pandemic because in the midst of this pandemic, so many people who face it with panic. Here, the role of educators as advisors is to ease the current panic situation. In my opinion, the role of teachers in education during this pandemic cannot be replaced even if with technology, which is increasingly sophisticated in the present, because in this pandemic situation, the role of teachers is needed, one of which is to provide motivation to the students so that they are not too panicked in dealing with this pandemic situation, but must remain productive even if they have to be at home. So the conclusion I got from the topic that I brought earlier was that the teacher's role was very important and it couldn't be replaced even in any situation. Okay, maybe that's all the material I brought today. Thank you for the time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope all of you be healthy, stick to the healthy protocol, and don't forget to pray to the God to wish this pandemic are over. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dia Nurmala and I'm here to tell you about some impact that caused because this pandemic. As all you know, because this pandemic, the governments of Indonesia are enforcing a lockdown with aim to reducing a spread of the virus which called COVID-19. One of the impact which is affecting educational system that's been going on, and that's issue which I wanna discuss. Especially impact from lockdown affecting on education is there's nothing teaching listen throughout the institution of education, and it's unclear when things go as they should. Not only that, the exchange students program is cancelled because the other country because the other country implement the lockdown system. So the exchange student program is stopped for a while time till the condition is improved. And the last is obstructing practice and an untenable field study is due to lockdown police limiting our space and motion. As a result, in my opinion, it can disturbing a student mental health and reinforce their learning motivation. There are many complaints about work that the unfinished file work and inadequate facilities and circumstances. That's all from me, and I think enough. Thank you for attention and see you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Devi. I'm here talking about what is new normal and how the government prepare for the new normal. The definition of new normal is a scenario to accelerate of handling COVID-19 in health and socio-economic. According to Indonesian government, new normal needs to be there because until now there is no definitive vaccine with international for treatment of coronavirus. So we need new normal in this country because our economic is getting down day by day because of PSBB back then or PSBB back then. And how the government prepare for the new normal? To realize the new normal, the government is currently collaborating with all relevant parties and experts to formulate protocols and SOP to ensure that people can resume their activities but remain safe from COVID-19. For example, one of protocol is like you can go to work but you can wear a mask and you can keep a distance between you and your friends or you and many people, and you can wash your hands oftentimes like that. And this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion about new normal is this is just my personal opinion, okay? In my opinion, our country isn't that ready for new normal because I found some people or some of us still being ignorant because they do not comply with protocols, like they didn't wear a mask, they didn't keep a distance, so they keep being ignorant. I don't know the reason why, but they keep being like that. Maybe because they didn't understand how dangerous COVID-19, but I don't know too. I just find our country isn't that ready for new normal because I find some of us still being ignorant. They do not comply with protocols, like they didn't wear a mask. I don't know the reason why, so I don't know. This is just my personal opinion, and I'm sorry if my pronunciation is a mess. I try my best, and it's all information I've got from Google, so I'm sorry, and I'm sorry about my pronunciation too. So enough from me. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurasana. I want to explain about coronavirus and sociological problem. Actually, anxiety affects the community over the coronavirus outbreak human. However, it is not resolved. Sociologically, it will cause social disorganization in dysfunction in the community. Why? It needs to be understood. The authentic characteristic of a society, it is dynamic. In changes in it is social order with it. Gets a certain stimulus, this case of fire coronavirus outbreak. The condition of this change are independent. That is difficult to be able to be able to limit to changes and to change in society because society is an interconnected change. Therefore, social organization and dysfunction become a necessity. Disorganization in society lead to unsure social situation, so that it can have an impact on social fabric of society. Real prone of prejudice and discrimination. This can be seen from variety of reports in the media about the public reaction, whatever positive Indonesian citizen infected with the coronavirus. For example, there are people who are starting to limit their social contact, not use public transportation, online transportation, and avoid interacting in curtain social space such as market and mall because they are worried about contracting coronavirus. Thank you. Organization and dysfunction become a necessity. Disorganization in society lead to unsure social situation, so that it can have an impact on social fabric of society. Real prone of prejudice and discrimination. This can be seen from variety of reports in the media about the public reaction, whatever positive Indonesian citizen infected with the coronavirus. For example, there are people who are starting to limit their social contact, not use public transportation, online transportation, and avoid interacting in curtain social space such as market and mall because they are worried about contracting coronavirus. Thank you.